What's up everyone, Lethal Concept here, back again, and this is going to be like a video gameplay of the Angarian Exemplar. So I'm not going to talk about my build because I did do my build in a separate video. Just give me a second, guys. Sorry about that, just had to close the door because neighbors are doing something, just in case you guys heard it. So for my weapon, I am going to use the Hurricane, and for consumables, I am going to pick up a power efficiency mod, and I am going to use a booster for ammo. I'm not going to use disruptor ammo, even though that's 100% the, like, on a scale of 1 to 10 for ammo consumables, disruptor will be 10, incendiary is like 7, and cry is like 3 and less. But I'm not using disruptor because, like, I don't have a lot of them and you don't really need it, so I'm going to use up instead and incendiary since I have 18 of these, and they're also good to help down take out armor targets since you're going to be very good against shielded enemies with your powers. I'm not going to go over them because yes, I'm going to run the build that I was talking about. So, and I'm using Hurricane. I am using armor compartments. Armor compartments will be very good with Hurricane, since Hurricane as a base is a very good weapon. It deals very good damage as well, but it doesn't have a lot of reserve ammo, so armor compartment gives reserve ammo. It also gives +1 power cells, which will be very good once you get your Angarian Exemplar in a high enough rank to actually make use of Barricade. Now, I just really hope this host isn't laggy, so I'm just doing a couple of test jumps, and thank God it is. I don't have to restart my video, although I am only getting 90 frames, which is not the usual amount that I usually get, but it'll do, it'll do. If you're gonna wonder why I'm shooting those canisters, I don't really need to make use of them. It's just not something, and I know one of the enemies is gonna jump up here. I did. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, sorry. As you can see, my energy drain recharge just went skyrocket down, and the reason it did is because I took the recharge. And you can see my cooldowns is just going absolutely insanely fast. Wait, is this is gold, right? Yes, this is gold. But yes, they're all up, and did I just hit that agent? I did. And obviously, having my recharge is super good. And thanks to energy drain, I can have a very aggressive playstyle. And here I'm going to charge it, because I might be able to hit something else. And you don't need to kill things with your detonation, you just need to kill things while they're in that detonation area. So I pick up the detonation upgrade instead of the damage upgrade to actually help kill things. Well, no, it doesn't help kill things, it helps apply the buff because the field lasts longer, and if something else comes into the field as well, that still kind of helps. And here I am charging my overload because I know there's enemies down there, and as you can see, the recharge is incredibly fast. As long as you apply the detonation, so even if it's a fire detonation, it's sort of fine. So yeah, as you can see, recharge is just going straightly down. Now normally you don't want to use charge overloads, but I'm actually at a stage where I know what kind of playstyle I want, and like when it's safe to actually. Ooh, I thought I wouldn't be able to hit him, but I know when it's safe to actually kind of go for these charge overloads. So I'm fine to actually stay here now because I'm going to assume that Angarian not Exemplar, sorry, Avenger actually picked up Disrupting Strike. As you can see, I did miss with my overload, which is not usually supposed to happen. So I'm just going to stay a bit passive here, and I want to get the sniper because the sniper is the one that can deal a lot of damage. And as you can see, my ammo is very low, but the reason I could actually stay up that long is because, again, I picked up armor compartments that actually gave 20%, well 50% reserve ammo. So I am actually gonna allow the, wait, please don't tell me these guys can hear me. Is my, okay, my mic's not flashing, that's good. So as again, I do know from our team composition that we do have a and obviously this is what I mean by picking a very high powered weapon. If I picked a very high powered shot weapon, that would mean I'll be able to kill that raid over there, or was it sharpshooter? It was one of those characters. I would have been able to kill that character, or that enemy. Why am I saying characters? But yes, that enemy, I would have gotten a faster recharge. And this is where the extra recharge time upgrades really kick into effect, because as you can see here, doing a lot of damage. And I can still use my combos in tangent, energy drains up, and overloads up. Yeah, this is what I mean. You want one of those high-powered weapons because if they're really long range, then you can actually kill them at long range. So something like a Crusader shotgun is really nice if it actually registers the hit. I'm just going to float above that ally because I just want to kill that character. Oh, I keep saying characters, guys, I'm sorry. But as you can see, that the field stays there for a long time. It's very nice. It means anything that goes through there gets done. Now, if you're wondering why I didn't use Overload there, it's because that raider got a couple of shots off me, and that meant my shields were damaged, and I wanted to refill my shields, so having that option means that you can use Overload or Energy Drain. It just depends on what you want to do. So if that sharpshooter has shot me, I would have used Energy Drain before using Overload. But, you know, if I'm safe, then I'll just charge Overload, stun a couple enemies, and use Energy Drain. It's a very nice playstyle. It's a very combo heavy playstyle. You would use Disruptor ammo, but, you know, my Disruptor ammo is getting low. Incendiary is still very good because it helps cover your weakness of having low damage to armor targets, since normal tech damage or electric damage isn't that strong against armor. Here I am going to charge up. And obviously the explosion still is enough damage. Now I did charge because I did see the other berserker go around, so what I was hoping was that charge jumped towards it. Now, judging by the arc, I think that did happen. So I can't be 100% sure because I wasn't facing that in that direction. If you saw, I did opt to use Energy Drain on that ally, or try to, and that's because I took a lot of shots from the Hydra. I'm not gonna actually opt to. Actually, what I said is I wasn't gonna opt to overload those characters because they were suspended. Now, if you saw earlier, when I got rid of those... Come on, please don't tell me when I stay there. When I got rid of those barrels could have killed me right then and there. Because if those barrels still there and they detonated, I would have been in so much pain. I'm actually going to drop down to kill these, because those would have dealt so much damage, and that's the reason why I opt to get rid of those barrels early, so that I didn't have to deal with any backlash of any AoE detonations, just hitting those barrels when I am near them. When I down, okay. I was a little confused on where the enemy was. So somehow I managed to hopefully not blow you guys up to wave 5. Barricade is going to be exponentially more useful once you get up to rank 6. But I don't have it at rank 6, I have it at rank 1. I could get it to rank 2, but I don't, so that's why you don't see me using it a lot. Please don't. What I was saying there is I don't want him to stagger me. and then obviously from that get shot with Hydro missiles and disappear. Ooh, a bit too slow on the reaction there, but that's fine. And as you can see, I opt to use Overload non-charged for that, just to minimize the amount of damage I take. I was checking to see if that was a hot grenade. If it was a hot grenade, I wasn't going to bother. Now that's an instance where having something like a Crusader or a Yosef or like a sniper rifle would really help, because then I would have to take so much damage. And I just got to drop down. And allow the damage there to recharge all my abilities. Super nice. As you can see, I'm having a bit of trouble actually killing stuff at a bit farther range, but that's fine. Now, if I had electric barrier, then I wouldn't have to deal with this little dog jumping on my parade like that. Oops. Just pretend you didn't see that, you know, just pretend you guys didn't see that. I'll do this so I don't actually get shot. Okay, goodbye. Did you see that guy, that enemy just fly? Man, I really wish I had a Crusader or a Yosef right about now. And as you see, I didn't take any ammo or go for any of these ammo crates, and I still had bullets left to spare, so it's very nice to have to know your weaknesses. I could have actually gotten even more ammo if I went with the ammo capacity, but I just so it's only good for certain weapons like Hurricane. Obviously you want the extra ammo, but other things like Crusader, because you don't need Smart Choke, you can actually pick up the I forgot the actual mod, but it's a mod that actually allows you to, I'm pretty sure it is a Disrupting Strike, which is a prime, which is why I mean energy drained instead of overloading, because I'm pretty sure he was able to prime that type. Anyways, as I was saying, Crusader doesn't need a, can I make the joke? I don't care. Oh, I do care, fact. Man, I'm really going off a tangent. Can you just stop running? I'll just kill these guys before I go back on what I say. I will use the health pack if I need. Yes. Oh, that's anyways, Crusader is one of the weapons that doesn't require, or one of the shotguns that doesn't require Smart Choke to do very well. This means that you could actually pick up the extra ammo mod that gives extra ammo. Oh wait, I was a little bit scared because my character was still in the cover animation, but yeah, that's fine. That was getting a little bit cocky. But yeah, so he was in the animation for cover, this animation, but my barricade was gone. The animation for my barricade disappeared. So I was like, is my barricade still there? Does it still exist? So I was just having, ooh, close. The awareness of having lack of awareness strikes again. As I was saying before, how did you get up here without him making me here? Oh, anyway. Ooh, does this hit? Okay, no. As I was saying, for the 4th or 5th time, Crusader is a slugshot weapon. Smart Choke doesn't affect it, so you can pick up that extra ammo, meaning you don't need ammo mods or ammo boosters or... Is that shooting me from behind? Oh no, it's just the outline makes it hard to see. So you don't need like the armored compartments. You could take shield and heart, which is makes you more versatile or more damage, and yeah, you don't need like ammo capacity in the consumables or whatever. So Crusader is a very good choice. I just went with Hurricane because I wanted another fast priming weapon as well that still dealt a lot of damage. Oh, mate. You know what? No. No! Do it. Okay, it's still got the cooldown off. I'm good. Just gonna use this cover like a little wuss, so I don't have to deal with that goddamn berserker. And as you can see, I'm starting to really tear down armored targets, even though I don't have a lot of innate... Oh, really? That's fine. I got energy drain health, shield regen ticking down, so I don't care about that. Woo! Okay, that's good. Yeah, see, you can see here, I'm in the cover. Oh no, I'm just gonna actually just go here just in case. Now, that's a lot of enemies, so I'm gonna opt to drop down and start flanking if I can. Yeah, as you can see, my allies have dropped down as well. Oh, that's bad. I thought I would be able to. Wow, these sniper shots are getting ridiculous. I'm gonna have to heal up. Thank you. Nah, I missed. I missed that. Oh, no. Don't get clipped. Whoa, that was close. A little bit of a panic moment, which is why I stopped talking. But hopefully you guys saw how powerful that recharge is if you actually kill the target. And obviously, I still pick up the recharge bonuses, so that even if I don't have targets killed inside that tech field, for example, if I'm shooting at Hydras, it still allows me to have a good smooth flow for combo detonations, from using energy drain detonations and then using overload and then going back and like cycling through the detonations. Still feels very good to use. Or did you guys see that like a little feed of? Oh, it's because of this. What did I get reward? Pistol Master response. Anyways, that's it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you guys next time. See ya.